Good evening, good evening, good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And yes, we're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC. But before we do, the usual disclaimers. First of all, yay, payday! And I'm not gonna die this time. I have snack foods, I have dinner foods, I have cheese and peanuts. Woohoo! Money! Yeah, I know. Going nuts over being able to get more peanuts. Sue me. It's the little things, people. It's the little things. All right. Now, the disclaimers, folks. In the description box, you are going to see the link to the article that the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read. It is written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics, wherein they interviewed and surveyed over 900 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's quote-unquote behavioral treatment program. Matter of fact, JRC doesn't want you to read this article so much, they have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they do not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused, so please read that article and share on all your social media. We also got the link to NeuroClastic's public statement in regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC has the balls to see through with their threat. We also have the links to the Agape boarding school situation. Agape boarding school is a Christian-themed school for rebellious boy teens located out of Stockton, Missouri, that has and pending 21 lawsuits against it alleging child abuse, sexual abuse, child exploitation, starvation, among many others. Please read those articles and share on all your social media. We also have the change.org Shut Agape Boarding School Down petition also linked below. Now, folks, it's been a whirlwind. Right now, we're still in a stall. We're not going to hear anything until the 21st, and then we're going to see what new fuckery that the Agape is going to get up to. Let's hope they did not read too closely into the fucking JRC playbook, shall we? We don't need a school with the kind of power that the JRC does in this fucking state. Especially unlicensed. That I cannot get. I cannot comprehend how you can have a school open in my state that's not licensed. Like, they closed down colleges for that shit. Jesus. But moving on. We also got the pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. When we discuss the JRC, folks, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones, all right? Also, this channel is marked 18 and up for a reason. We use profanity on this channel and we talk about dark subjects. So, if your children are 18 and below, parental advisory at the very least. It's not my job to parent your kids. All right, folks, it's 5:02. I'm exhausted but happy. But still, because I have food and now have food on my brain, I may stumble over my words a little bit because yay, okay? So, apologies in advance, all right? Let's try to make this quick here. God. So, where we left off yesterday, they're going to give us pinpoints. Jesus Christ. The collateral effects that are mentioned, increased fear, anxiety, or aggression, simply do not occur. If anything, students are much happier and relaxed when they are being treated with supplementary adversives. What happens at JRC with the typical student is this. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna stop you there. They like being punished. Are you on crack? I am sure they love being starved, jumped at random intervals and being threatened, being shocked and thrown on a 4-point board and shocked over 31 fucking times face down with a helmet. Are you outside your fucking mind? Nobody enjoys that, JRC. No one is fucking happy when they're being tortured. What are you on? All these things that they mention are symptoms that come alongside post-traumatic stress disorder. I know this because I have it myself. And guess what, JRC? The things that you do in that school do not provide happy lives free from self-harm. You want to know why? You may stop them from self-harming, but you're harming them. So how is this better? One way or the other, they're being fucking harmed. How is this addressing the issues that are bringing up these behaviors? It doesn't. It fucking doesn't. All it does is replace one pain with another. That's all it is. You can't punish the autism out of a person, or any other disability for that matter. The fact that you can sit there and say this with your whole fucking chest. You listen to Andre's screams in that video, you tell me he's fucking happy. You tell me that Jennifer Masumbo is fucking happy. What about those two boys who were shocked over 71 fucking times in 2016, JRC? You think they were happy? Oh my God, I was not ready for this. Okay, students are removed from psychotropic medication. This alone makes them feel better. They are relieved to be able to stop using this medication. These medications, by report, make them feel lethargic and without hope of ever achieving anything with their life. Oh, here we fucking go again. But the doctors, they just drug them up and leave them catatonic and It's the same bullshit line they've been selling since 1986. Pharmacology, believe it or not, folks, has evolved. And I hate to be this person, but as autistics and other people with disabilities, we gotta be more proactive and aggressive with our fucking doctors. Autistics, by and large, and this was me when I was younger, go along with whatever the doctor says, even if the medicine makes them feel like shit. That's not the doctor's fault. How are they supposed to know that it's having side effects that make us feel that way if we don't fucking tell them? Exactly. The idea is that in order for doctors to be able to get the right kind of medication for you, you've got to be more proactive. And if that doctor is still forcing it down, doctor shot. Because this whole concept, this idea that every single doctor is just out there to drug us into catatonia is fucking nonsense. The numbers don't work. My doctor doesn't. I make damn sure that they don't. Because I tell them how each medication that they have me take affects me. I have ultimate decision. You are the ultimate power. Doctors are not fucking mind readers. And if the child is a minor, it is your job as a parent not just to take whatever the doctor says is fucking gospel. If the doctor doesn't know that it is causing bad side effects, how are they supposed to adjust or change the medication to make it better? Sorry, I just gotta put that out there. Because I've seen it, where they just let doctors and medical run all over you. You can't do that. You gotta take a more proactive stance. You got to be willing to dig into the medications that they give you to see if it's actually going to be a good fit or not. All right? Now, here we go. Overweight students tend to lose weight that they gain largely because of the psychotropic medication. With the loss of weight, the student's self-concept improves. Oh, for fuck's sake. So we're going to blame the medication for the fact that you starved children. You want to know why they lose weight, JRC? It's because you make them earn every single fucking bite of food. Because you starve them if they have behaviors. Oh, but we give them makeup food that's mashed with liver powder. No autistic's gonna fucking eat that. No autistic's gonna fucking eat that. We will sit there and we will fucking starve ourselves rather than to eat that shit and make ourselves feel sick. This is a fact. I don't care how hungry I am. If it's going to make me feel physically sick, I'm not going to fucking eat it. Period. I don't care if it's the last food on earth. Here we go. Because aversives are effective, the student's problems, behaviors diminish markedly. Okay, we're going to close out on this. The JRC seems to think that if the behaviors stop, that it's a victory. It's not. And why is it not? Because this stop of behaviors by any means necessary is garbage and it's fucking dangerous. You are more willing to go to the fucking punishments instead of doing the homework and the work that it fucking takes to find out what's triggering these behaviors. A lot of times, it's communication issues. I can speak of that coming straight out of my fucking childhood. You put in reasonable accommodations, communication devices, things that allow people to communicate more clearly with you as to what's going on, what's triggering this behavior. You deal with it. Guess what happens to the behavior? No shocking necessary. This concept of punishing us for how our neurology works is batshit insane. You listen to Andre McCollins on that video. We have it linked in the description box. You watch that fucking video and you tell me that he's fucking happy. You tell me what he would prefer. You are sick bastards for defending what you do in this place. And you have the fucking balls to tell me but they're happy and it's effective. Fear is effective. I'll give you that one. But it never lasts. And it builds resentment, it builds aggression, it builds fear, anxiety, all the things New York is talking about. And ultimately, it doesn't change anything. Well, if we take them off the device, the behaviors will return. Yes! Because that's how it works, JRC. When you're not dealing with the actual root cause of the behaviors, but just the behaviors themselves, they'll come back when the person no longer has to fear fucking torture. This is how it works. You all should have been closed down years ago, and it fucking sickens me that the only reason why you stay open is because you call it treatment. You are no fucking better than the institutions of old. You do the exact same shit that they do, but because you have insane acid trip decor with Mickey Mouse eyes staring at every single wall at you, you think you're better. You're not. You're just the same. Because whether it was on an institutional bed or in your Mickey Mouse hell, that person strapped down being tortured and shocked still feel the same. On that note, folks, I'm going to close out. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this afternoon. And as always, we here at Smelling Tea hope you have a good one. I'm going to have to go try not to throw out now. Thank you for ruining my dinner, JRC.